Miss Hopkins? Are you all right? Eva blinked. The sound of the voice snapped everything back into focus. A hand was resting on her shoulder, a gentle squeeze. Jordan, her assistant. A look of concern in her eyes. Eva nodded, glancing around the expansive rooftop of the skyscraper. Dozens of people in glitzy suits and cut-out cocktail dresses. Lights, the low thrum of music rippling the floor beneath her heels, the clinking of glasses. Laughter. Blinding camera flashes from the press photographers flickered all around her, and the sun made its final drop beneath the twilight sky over the San Francisco Bay. Everything was perfectly staged for the night that was going to change her life forever. She smiled inwardly. It was all a far cry from the laid-back beach town she'd grown up in, that was for sure. A waiter appeared and pressed a glass of champagne into Eva's hand, and was gone. "I'm sorry, Jordan," she said. "This is just, wow, surreal." She tucked a few rebellious strands of dark hair behind her ear and laughed. "I keep thinking this is one of those dreams I wake up from right before the best part." Eva squeezed the cue cards in her hand. The lines from her acceptance speech rocketed through her mind. Her phone buzzed again in her pocket, had been buzzing for hours, but whoever it was would have to wait. Because in less than 30 minutes, Victor Thorne was finally going to hand her the keys to the company. Jordan nodded sympathetically. "I can't believe it," she said, glancing around. "After all these years, all the work, all those late nights." She met Eva's eyes. "I'm so proud of you, Miss Hopkins. No one deserves this more than you." She took Jordan's hands. "I couldn't have done it without you," she whispered. "I mean that. You've been a rock star." A touch of redness flushed Jordan's cheeks. Eva grinned and pulled her into a hug. It had been a long, long road to get to tonight. She had every reason to be proud. A woman taking the reins of a company forever dominated by men. She'd been patient. Patient was an understatement. But she'd earned it, that was for sure. And tonight, well, tonight was her coronation, so to speak. A night she'd remember forever. They both turned their heads at the sound of raucous laughter. An imposing man in a perfectly cut blazer at the center of it, holding court. A hand running over the razor-sharp outline of his jaw. The man met Eva's eyes and flashed a mouthful of perfect teeth. Two 20-something interns in painted-on dresses and stilettos watched him, practically drooling as he turned toward her. He casually made his way across the rooftop to her, moving like someone who knew all eyes were on him. Which they usually were. Dylan Whitlock, her longtime colleague and a business superstar at Thorne Group. A man who had once swept her off her feet, made her believe that love was supposed to be a roller coaster ride. And now, her ex-husband. "Don't leave your fan club on my account," Eva said to him as he slowed to a stop before her. "They're almost old enough to drink those appletini they're holding, huh?" Dylan laughed and ran a hand through his wavy locks. The guy always looked like he was auditioning for a perfume ad. And to think she used to find him irresistible. Jordan's phone rang and she excused herself, looking relieved. "Whoa," Dylan said, his eyes dragging over Eva's body. "You look terrific, babe." Inappropriate as usual. But you already knew that. He shrugged, the high-wattage smile slipping from his face. "Seriously, though, it's a big night." He took a step toward her, his scent washing over her. "You know I've always supported you, no matter what." True, if supporting her meant repackaging her best ideas as his own, along with everybody else's. Somehow, Victor Thorne had never quite seen through Dylan. Eva knew better. Now, anyway. A press photographer appeared and blinded her with his camera flash. No warning. "Thanks, Miss Hopkins," he called as he turned toward a commotion near the entrance to the rooftop terrace.